Hello everybody, my name is Chevy and welcome to All Things Business Tech. We are going to be covering major news stories from the business world from November 13 to November 20. All links to the stories provided are available to read in the description of this podcast. Our first news story is about Lyft. The ride-sharing service similar to Uber currently operates in about 300 cities in the US today. It is now planning its expansion to Toronto, Canada by year end as they received their license to operate there last week. Our next news story is about the Bitcoin frenzy. The virtual cryptocurrency that has surged to over 600% in the year dropped over $2,000 in value over last weekend. Just a day prior to the fall in its value, it was trading as high as $7,800 US. The most popular reasoning circulating between market enthusiasts for this was the abandonment of a software upgrade to Bitcoin known as Fork, which would have made it easier for the currency to transact with. Despite the large drop to start off the week, Bitcoin made its recovery and passed the $8,000 mark on Friday morning. Our next news story is about Spotify. The online music streaming service with the largest user base in its industry, boasting over 140 million users, is now partnering with its artists to sell makeup products alongside the release of their new music. The company already has a similar partnership with the company Merch Bar, which allows them to sell merchandise from artists directly on its platform. Sources report that Spotify is not making any money from this deal, but is indirectly benefiting by attracting more artists to its platform. Our next news story is about Uber. The world's largest ride-sharing service is in talks for receiving a $1 billion investment and purchase of up to 17% of its existing shares from SoftBank. SoftBank is a Japanese company specializing in telecommunications and internet. Uber is valued at approximately $68 billion, which would give SoftBank a minimum 1.5% stake in the company. The investment is set to help the company steer away from its current problems with the former CEO Travis Kalanick and help in its expansion goals. Our next news story is about the Qualcomm takeover. Qualcomm, a chip maker for smartphones, rejected a $103 billion offer from the company Broadcom, which also specializes in digital and analog semiconductors. The reason for rejection was primarily based on valuation, even though Broadcom was offering a total premium of over 25% of Qualcomm shares at the closing price. If the deal were to be made, Broadcom would be the largest company in its industry. Both companies have Apple as their largest customer, and a deal between the two would have possibly made the current legal battle between Qualcomm and Apple easier. Although the offer was declined, it does not rule out Broadcom in making another offer at a higher valuation. Our next news story is about Amazon. The world's largest online retailer is introducing price cuts for its Prime members through the grocery retailer Whole Foods for the upcoming holiday season. Amazon bought Whole Foods for $13.7 billion earlier this summer. Amazon also launched its voice-activated assistants Echo and Alexa in Canada last week, with expected shipments starting on December 5th. Along the same lines, a technology startup, Instruments, has developed a smart lamp. The product, called Ollie, acts as a voice-activated assistant similar to the Amazon Echo and also carries a wireless charging feature. It is currently listed on Indiegogo for sale, with expected shipments next year. Our next news story is about the Tencent Quarter 3 financial results. It is one of the world's largest investment companies, and it owns the popular messenger app WeChat and games Honor of Kings and League of Legends. It reported a 61% increase in its sales and a 69% increase in its profit over the past quarter when compared to last year. The reported sales were $9.8 billion with $2.8 billion in profit. The company reported 980 million active users on its WeChat service and also saw exponential growth in its gaming services. Our next news story is about the Walmart Q3 financial results. The largest grocery retailer and employer in the world surpassed analyst estimates last week. It reported $123 billion in revenue and a profit of $1.75 billion. As a result of their quarterly financials and investments in companies to improve the online customer shopping experience, the stock jumped 11% during the week. Our next news story is about Facebook. The social media giant launched an app called Creator last week, which adds more tools to the video creation process for all of its users. The app includes the ability to add creative intros and outros to videos, along with giving them access to inboxes from many social media platforms such as Instagram and Twitter embedded into the videos. The objective behind this app is in line with Facebook's objective of bringing people together through meaningful content. Our last news story is about Tesla. Tesla revealed its fully electric truck called Tesla Semi. It has the capability of driving up to 500 miles on a single charge and haul up to 80,000 pounds, along with having a self-driving feature. During the presentation, CEO Elon Musk claimed that using the semi-truck would save both time and money compared to diesel trucks, along with increasing overall safety. A new all-wheel drive roadster with a price tag of $200,000 was also revealed. It is considered to be the fastest production car ever made, with a top speed of over 250 miles per hour. It also has the longest mile range out of any electric cars on the market today, with the ability to cover 620 miles on a single charge. Both vehicles are set for production in the year 2019. That's it for this week. All of the podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, iTunes, and my website, allthingsbt.com. Please don't forget to share and subscribe. Have yourselves a great week, and see you in the next episode.